Hi, how have you been doing? I've been doing fine, doing a lot better. Things are going good so far. Well, good. I just wanted to recap since our last session and our discussion that we had the last time. You were talking about your aunt being mainly the caregiver for your parents, and we've talked about having a backup plan, a plan A, plan B, plan C, just in case your aunt couldn't take care of your folks. And so I thought I would do some research for you, and you were going to also make some phone calls and see what you could find. And when I did my research, I did find several really interesting things. They have home health care, and a nurse can come and check on your parents to make sure that they are taking their medicine at morning, noon, and night, and whatever the required medication is that they're taking, so that you don't have to worry about calling so often during the day to remind them about their medicine. And then also, I found out that they're very near to a senior citizens center that provides a lot of activities and transportation to those activities. So your parents could spend some time, and actually they could spend all day there going to play bingo. They can go to have lunch with some of the citizens there. They could, they have a lot of dates and activities advertised on the internet. And so there were plenty of things for them to be able to get involved with. There's video games. They can play the Wii there. They also have art therapy and crafts that will keep their hands nimble and their minds sharp. They also have a little hair salon. They can get their hair cut for free. And so a lot of nice amenities that they have there at the Senior Citizens Center. So I thought that would be worth you checking out. They also have exercise classes. And so I also asked regarding the insurance, because you and I had discussed the insurance situation, and they do say that the insurance would cover pretty much everything, van transportation and meals, as well as some of the activities. And so, it's not something that they have to do every day, but if they choose to, they could go a couple days a week. Of course, the option is for them to go every day if they'd like to, but that would depend on how your parents felt about that. And so that's just something that they could think about having, as a backup. I know that your aunt is taking care of them right now, but it's possible that they could have some other things to do. Yeah, I did look into options, and my aunt, she has a big church that she goes to, and they have a lot of, I guess they have a program for senior citizens there, and so that is possibly a plan C. She said she had a friend that could come by and take care of my parents in case she couldn't, but they also have the church, and so that would be plan B and C just in case. But to my knowledge, and just, because I grew up there, I know that she knows, some of the really good options that would be available in the area. But I appreciate the research that you did, and I could ask my parents about that, and let them know that if they could pick and choose, maybe through that senior citizens center, if they chose to go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or if they could pick and choose activities to go to, things that would fit their personality. But I know that I don't want to call them all the time, and I think that home health care, checking on their medication, would be really great, to be able to make sure that they're taking their medicine, and somebody that I could trust that would, I want to trust that system, and I want to think more positively about my parents and just the things that they, I'm confident that people would be taking care of them. And it'd be really neat for them to get out and about, and if they really like that senior citizens center, then they could go a few days a week. Yeah, they could go as a start, just to test it out, see what they thought about that. And of course, the insurance, once they work all of that out, that'll help take a little bit of that burden off of your shoulders. Do you think that maybe we could contact them about maybe starting on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, having the home health care come by? So how do you feel about a nurse's assistant being able to come? Would that be something that you'd consider? I do want to rely on my aunt mostly for that, but if someone could come, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, then maybe my aunt could go Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And again, her church, that they might have something on Sundays where my parents could get picked up, or something for them to have some quiet time on their own. I just don't want them to be too overwhelmed with too many things or too many people. But I think my aunt could probably handle a couple days a week. That's not asking too much. So you think Tuesday, Thursday, and maybe even Saturday then? Could they be on their own a day or two? I don't know. Yeah, I believe that they probably could get involved with some of the church activities on Saturday, and then maybe rest on Sunday. I'll contact my aunt to see if she could do about 3 days a week, and then possibly seeing someone who could come in a couple other days a week. And then the Senior Citizen Center, if they could get a ride there and transportation there, that would be really nice. And between the church activities and that'll keep them pretty busy. And I think that they might make more friends and really enjoy that time. I think that's a real positive thing. I'm pretty excited about that. I really appreciate the research that you did and the programs. I'm surprised about all the programs that they offer. Well, good. I think that that's fantastic. I think that your parents could, I don't, your parents better than I do, but do you think that they would adjust well to this schedule? Maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday, they could do some activities with the Senior Citizen Center and have somebody come by, and then maybe Tuesday, Thursday, your aunt would come, and then you said there's church? Yes, they have a senior citizens program at that a church nearby where my aunt goes, and I feel like if we take care of at least 4 or 5 days out of the week, if my aunt goes by on Tuesday and Thursday, then maybe she can help them run some errands and go to the grocery store for them, or meet their needs in personal needs that they might have. But if they make new friends at this Senior Citizen Center, and they want to do that every single day, then maybe that could lessen the burden on my aunt. And I can talk to them about whether or not they'd like to do something like that every day. And then, I can let you know about that. It may just be just to get an idea about it, maybe just a couple days a week for now, 3 days a week or so. And so, well, that sounds really good. Well, we'll get that all set up for them and make some plans for those particular days, but let's focus on you for just a second. How are you feeling about this whole process? I feel like the burden on me is lifted. I feel like, especially with this program, I feel confident, because they work with senior citizens, that they would be fine. And it's just really nice to have some options, and I feel very confident that this is going to be great. It does really lift a burden for me. Well, that's great. Sounds like a fantastic plan. Well, then I think we've made our goals for this session for this day. So I think everything is great. Perfect. Thank you.